Episode 19 of Speculate to Accumulate. Welcome back if you are a subscriber, not a customer. And if you've not been here before, then welcome. Let's have some football tips for the Boxing Day fixtures. It's Christmas Eve, innit, today?
It is.
Big man's coming down chimney tomorrow, if you've been good.
Not me.
No, we're getting fuck all. Sack of coal and a fucking Chris Dingle orange. Before we get going, as always, this podcast is brought to you by Faded Barbershop in Leyland in Lancashire. So if you're looking for a fresh haircut, get yourself down there. Go see Kane and the boys. 6 o'clock today, I've got to go. I'm very, very, very tender today.
He should be charging you double for a late one on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah. Might get a tip if he's luckier.
I took him some beers last week.
We've got all these tips. Last week, the both teams to score. There was 2 goals what let us down. It was Ipswich and Wickham. Wickham had 10 men, didn't they, for a long time?
Yeah, Akin Fenwa got sent off, didn't he?
He was the main fucking goal scorer, typical. And then Ipswich got a man sent off late on. The accumulator was proper shit. 1 out of 4, weren't it?
Is that what it was?
Selling us here, aren't I? Selling us.
Yeah, welcome back.
I know. But this week, I do have faith in this fourfold. It looks solid, doesn't it? Bulletproof, hopefully, anyway. So, I'm that rough. I've not even got any facts.
Good.
About the fourfold. I might throw one in there, here and there. I don't know if I can think of some off the top of my dome. But we'll kick things off. First pick on the fourfold is going to be Bristol Rovers to beat Wimbledon. So Bristol Rovers are unbeaten in 7 at home, whereas Wimbledon are without a win in 6 away from home. It's 4th versus 19th. And Bristol Rovers have won 4 out of 5 previous games where the two sides have met. Little fact about Bristol.
You don't have one?
Slow Tie. This new rapper who's coming through, he's from Bristol.
Never heard of him.
I don't think many people will have, but he's from Bristol.
I probably won't hear of him again. The second pick is going to be West Brom away to Barnsley. It's top of the table, West Brom, and they also boast the best away record in the league with 8 wins from 12 games and 4 wins in the last 5 away games. Barnsley are 22nd place, and they've lost 12 of the 23 games this season, conceding 46 goals, which is the second worst defence in the league.
Little fact about West Brom. We had one last week about the altitude, didn't we? I can't think about what else. God.
You're hungover, just leave them alone.
It's very lame.
Have a week off.
I'll think of something. Right, the third pick is going to be Peterborough to beat Doncaster. Little fact about Peterborough. Duncan Ferguson. Darren Ferguson, the son of Sir Alex Ferguson, is the manager. There we go. Nice and easy. Everyone probably fucking knew that anyway, but if you didn't, now you do. So it's 2nd versus 15th. Peterborough have only lost 1 league game at home this season, which was against Fleetwood all the way back in August. Doncaster are without an away win in 5. And the last won an away game beating that poor Southend side 7-1. So yeah, it's quite straightforward, the third pick. Peterborough to beat Doncaster. That's got to be a banker, in it.
I'd like to think so.
I like him as well, who plays for Peterborough. That Ivan Toney? Looks very good. North End, apparently.
Have they not got that Mohamed Issa as well?
Yeah.
Scores plenty of goals, doesn't he? Absolute banker, Mohamed Issa.
You fucking idiot. I'm just going along with it. That's how you know I'm hungover, don't you?
Jeff Stelling's favourite, that one.
Is they actually got the Mohamed Issa?
Yeah.
He's actually a player?
Yeah.
Alright, I thought you were just fucking...
His brother plays in League 2 as well for someone.
What's he called?
I can't remember his first name. There's 2 Isas though. One at Posh and one in League 2. And the final pick on the fourfold is going to be Swindon at home to Cambridge United. There's another top of the league selection. Swindon are the informed team in the league as well, picking up 13 points from the last 15 available. Cambridge, in comparison, have just 5 points from the last 15, and just 1 win in the last 9 games in all competitions.
We're struggling with facts of Swindon now. We had the magic roundabout.
We pick them every week.
Yeah, I know. We had the magic roundabout, And we had, what was the other one?
I don't know.
No,
I
it was
switch off when you tell them.
Oasis, the leisure centre.
All right, yeah.
I'll tell you another fact about Swindon. Have you ever seen This Country? That's what it's called. It's like a mockumentary, This Country.
No.
That's based in a small Cotswold village just outside of Swindon. But we are going to run out of fucking facts for Swindon by the end of the season.
And that's the fourfold.
That's the fourfold. About 10-1.
10-ish, yeah.
10-ish.
Best odds, that. So.
Yeah. Well, probably between like 8s and 10s then, won't it?
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. I think it's bulletproof. So the fourfold is as follows. We're going to have Bristol Rovers to beat Wimbledon.
West Brom to beat Barnsley.
Peterborough to beat Doncaster.
And Swindon to beat Cambridge.
Lovely. On to the both teams to score. Keep knocking on the fucking door with the both teams to score as well. Getting very close. Very close. But this week, going to be Boxing Day bonanza with goals flying around everywhere. Starting with Scunthorpe versus Walsall. So, 3 out of 5 games, Scunthorpe have landed both teams to score at home. Walsall only 2 out of 5 away. However, Walsall have proved that they can score away goals, putting 3 past promotion hopefuls. Exeter at the weekend, that were a mad game. That they were 3-0 up, weren't they? And then Exeter brought it back to 3-0. They couldn't get the fucking fourth, could they? They were on the acca, weren't they? Both sides have conceded a combined amount of 58 goals in League 2 this season as well. So it should be a goal fest.
The second pick is going to be Portsmouth versus Wickham. Despite Wickham having the best defensive record in the league, Pompey have landed both teams scoring 9 of the last 11 games and have scored in all of the last 12, so I do fancy them to get a goal. And Wickham have scored in 6 of the last 8 away games as well. So they drew a blank last week, didn't they, in that loss, but like I said, they had Akinfenwa sent off, so he'll be suspended this week as well.
Yeah.
Time for someone else to step up.
Step up. Third pick is going to be Cheltenham versus Plymouth. So the past 6 home games for Cheltenham, they've landed both teams to score. Plymouth have only failed to score in 1 of the previous 4 away games. Only 4 points separate the 2 sides, so I think it should be quite a close contest. And both sides have notched a combined total of 63 goals in League 2 this season. That should scream both teams to score. It is Cheltenham, isn't it? A really weird side at home, but they're decent away. They're up there.
I don't know.
I'm sure it is. They lost 7-4 at home to Newport about 3 weeks ago. But yeah, third pick, Cheltenham versus Plymouth.
The fourth pick is Cardiff versus Millwall. Millwall have scored in each of the last 8 away games. Cardiff have only failed to score twice at home in the league this season, and the reverse fixture this season finished 2-2.
Desmond.
Nice and simple. Desmond 2-2.
The fifth pick, you've got one left as well, haven't you? Yeah. The fifth pick is going to be down in the pits of League 2. It's going to be Morecambe versus Oldham. A nice northwest battle here. Morecambe have landed both teams to score in the previous 3 home fixtures. Only 5 points separating the 2 struggling sides, with it being 23rd versus 19th. Conceded 70 goals between them this season in League 2. So with that being said, there should be goals with them 2 shite defences. So yeah, the fifth pick on the sixth fold is Morecambe versus Oldham.
And the final pick on the both teams to score is going to be Shrewsbury versus Rotherham. Shrewsbury have scored in the last 10 home games. Rotherham have scored in the last 7 league away games. Another one that I don't feel like I need to make much more of a point about.
Lovely. So the sixfold, both teams to score sixfold, should I say, is as follows. Scunthorpe versus Walsall.
Portsmouth versus Wickham.
Cheltenham versus Plymouth.
Cardiff versus Millwall.
Morecambe versus Oldham.
And Shrewsbury versus Rotherham. I haven't priced it up.
No. It's always...
I only did my picks this morning, so...
Yeah, it's always like 20 plus, isn't it? 20
to 1 on a really bad day, innit?
Yeah, the one we hit a few weeks ago, that was like 42 to 1, weren't it?
38 I got, but you got 40.
Yeah. Odds, you never know, this might be 40, because sometimes the book, people don't really book, people don't really back like Morecambe versus Oldham. A lot of people will swerve that, because they're at the bottom. But the way I see it, they're going to be. It's like I looked at you a bit funny last week for picking Bolton versus Southend, but it was in before half time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, when it's two shit defences, just got to go for it, haven't you? Well, they have because they're shite. Score and win treble. I'll let you start.
The first pick for the score and win treble will be Sheffield Wednesday to beat Stoke. Stoke have scored in the last 3 league losses and are sat bottom of the league. Sheffield Wednesday wiped the floor with Forest 4-0 in the last away game, but prior to that had conceded in the last 7 away.
Yeah, fucking hell. I'm never going to let that one go when Forest didn't fucking score at home to Wednesday, who Jordan Rhodes got an hat-trick after not scoring for, 20 months?
Something stupid like that.
Yeah.
That were you letting the acca down,
yeah,
wasn't
I know. Then at the weekend, them bastards scored, didn't they, Forest? Fucking typical. And Crewe won as well. So Crewe let down the fourfold. They spanked somebody away at the weekend. Stevenage, Graham Wesley, welcome back to football, pal. You want to go on Twitter and just type in Graham Wesley and just listen to everyone fucking go on about him. Obviously, I had Danny Mayer on the podcast and he told some stories about him telling lads to do imaginary weights and stuff like that. If you want to see that podcast with Danny Mayer, then click in the videos on my channel. God, my head's up my arse in it. But yeah, the second game on the score and win is going to be Crewe to beat Salford. So Crewe have had both teams to score in 3 out of the previous 5 away games. It's 14th versus 3rd, where Salford have only taken 2 points from the previous 5 games, and Crewe have taken 8. I do think Salford will get a goal, but I fancy Crewe to win by a big scoreline. After just slagging them off, now I'm backing them. So yeah, the second pick's going to be both teams to score and Crewe to beat Salford.
And the final pick of the treble is going to be Port Vale away at Mansfield. Mansfield have conceded in the last 7 home league games, losing 5 of them. Port Vale have won 3 out of the last 5 away games, and with a 7-point lead already ahead of Mansfield, I just expect them to be a bit too good and extend the lead in the table over them.
A little bit alright this season, aren't they, Port Vale? They're getting there.
Somewhere around the playoffs, I think, aren't they?
Robbie will be delighted.
Just underneath.
So, scoring win treble as it is. Oh my god, I'm going to fucking ask Father Christmas for a new tongue. Fucking hell. Scoring win treble is as follows:
Sheffield Wednesday to beat Stoke,
Crewe to beat Salford,
and Port Vale to beat Mansfield.
Remember, both teams have to score as well. Yeah, got it, good. Probably be about 100 to 1 that I'd say. I'd guess so. We've got.
Are they all away?
3 aways.
3 aways as well. Yeah.
We don't need to ask for bollocks for Christmas, do we? We've clearly got a fucking couple of sets there. 3 aways on score and win. That should be quite a big price. That I imagine. Right, the favourites, but still. And that completes the lot for Boxing Day. So it's Christmas Eve now. Boxing Day in 2 days. Everyone loves Boxing Day fixtures, don't they? I'm going to put this out today as well on Christmas Eve because who wants to edit on Christmas Day? Not fucking me. 152 subscribers now, as of time of recording of this video. We did want to try and get 150 for Christmas. Absolutely smashed it. So people must be enjoying it, eh? We will repay. We repaid a little bit, haven't we? We had that winner the other week.
We're still ahead on our stakes, aren't we?
Yeah. Of course we are.
It won't be by a great deal now, but should still be ahead.
We're up. We need a couple more. We need a couple of them between 25 to 40 to 1 both teams to score a season, and then this is a free service as well. We do this for now.
Do it for the profit.
Do it for the love of the game. But yeah, so if you've not hit the subscribe button, it's down here somewhere down there. Hit that, give it a thumbs up as well. Hit the notifications bell if you do want weekly tips. It'll just pop up on your home screen. If you are listening on audio, maybe I've not said that for ages. You are on audio. If you've got an iPhone, go to the podcast app and just leave us a little 5-star review. It takes 2 seconds if you enjoyed it, of course. And if you didn't, then you've probably clicked off by now. But I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. And we'll see you
for the fixtures of the 29th.
You're on the ball today. I'm fucking not.
Sunday at next fixtures after Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Well, last good lump of fixtures. There's a few on 28th, but
I'm going to be away for that, so I'll probably
you'll have to record solo.
Record that solo.
Because I'm going to be drunk and disorderly by dinner time on 28th.
Just make sure you're saying your notes over. So until then, we'll see you again. Have a nice Christmas. Peace.